St. John's head coach Rick Pitino is signing a long-term extension, and now he'll become the second highest paid coach in the Big East after Dan Hurley. Welcome to Tar Heels Red Storm Diary with your one and only Miguel Medina. Rick Pitino, whether you like him or not, he is one terrific coach, very old school. His knowledge is brilliant, is outstanding. And although it's a very tough, bittersweet end to their season as they lost to Duke at the Sweet 16, but he's going to stick around for St. John's for a couple more seasons. The extension is through the 2029-30 season. And it was tough. It was tough to see that post-game interview, especially Zubi Ejiofor, who's the Big East Defensive Player of the Year. It is not the way he wanted to go out. This was his last game as a St. John's player. And it was tough to see him break down in tears after that loss. St. John's, they had a comfortable lead, but those last 8 minutes really cost them. They did a lot of mistakes. There's so many things that they could have done, but it was another successful season. They won the Big East again. Like I said, it's not the way they wanted to end their season, but I give a lot of credit to Zubi. I gotta give credit to Dylan. I mean, this entire St. John's group was outstanding. Rick Pitino being the great coach that he is. And let's see what happens next season. As for the Tar Heels, as we know, Hubert Davis is no longer the head coach for the team. Now they are having their attention on potentially two candidates, and that's Billy Donovan and Tommy Lloyd. Billy Donovan, he's a guy that won 2 national championships with the Florida Gators. He has been coaching the NBA for quite several years now. He was 1 win away from taking the Oklahoma City Thunder team in 2016 to the finals. I felt that Thunder team should have won it all, but they didn't. And now he's the coach of the Chicago Bulls. They've had talent, but they just couldn't go far. They just like Billy Donovan's time with the Bulls has been a hit or miss, but I just feel that at one point, especially when they had Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, if that team would have stayed healthy, things would have come together, who knows what would have happened, but they just couldn't go far in the postseason. But it'll be interesting to see Billy Donovan come back to coaching college basketball, but who knows what might happen. He's a Hall of Famer as we know it. But also the Tar Heels are looking at Tommy Lloyd. He spent 20 years being an assistant for Gonzaga. And then from 2021 to present, he's been the head coach of the Arizona Wildcats. And now he has taken his team, after so many years of coming up short, he finally put the Arizona Wildcats team in championship mode. They're going to the Final Four for the first time since 2001. Another name that has been thrown out there, but we don't know that for sure, and that's Dustin May. He is taking Michigan Wolverines to the Final Four, and Arizona and Michigan will be playing against each other in the Final Four. So the Tar Heels are not going to rest until they find a legit coach that could really take this team to the promised land.